Hey y'all, I am coming to do a video. I must apologize. I know I said I was gonna do black ink, but y'all, I just couldn't. I watched it, but then I actually recorded a video for single ladies. It started back Wednesday night on Centric. Y'all, I always watch my videos before I upload them, and honestly, I was more confused than anything. So I said I'm not gonna put this up, because if I do a review, even though I skip around, like if you're somebody that's watching it and maybe you haven't seen the episode or you can't find the episode or something, I want you to get a general gist of what the episode was about. And single ladies, I don't know if it's just how I feel, but y'all, they actually showed the first, season 4 episode 1 and 2. Y'all, it was so confusing till it was not funny. So yeah, I did a video. I'm not uploading it because it was just But today, it's Mary Mary season 4 episode 3. Now after this video, I'm going to do another video because I just want to talk about relationships and famous people and the scrutiny people put on their relationships. And I'm going to get some good examples and stuff. And Mary, I don't want to necessarily say all of what I'm going to say, because some of it ain't godly. So I'm going to do the review, and then I'm going to do just my thoughts. But the conversation stems from Miss Honey, their mother. So I'm going to get to that. Okay. Well, it opens up. I always skip around. First thing we see that Tina invited Mitch. Okay. I'm kind of, in the beginning of the episode, I was like, okay, hey, Tina, you trying to forgive everybody. You done invited Mitch. But as the episode went on, which I'm going to get to, I was just like, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to invite Mitch, because Mitch got messy. Y'all, is it me? But I thought Mitch was gay. I always did. I always thought Mitch was gay. Who knew he was married? I mean, I knew he said my kids, he said he had kids before, but these days that don't mean nothing. You have blended families. You have non-traditional families. So, I was like, well, hey, but I never knew he was married. So, hey, he got a wife. Kudos to him. Okay. Next we see Erica and Tina, and y'all, the heater is on. Because even though it is the first day of spring, it's going to go off in a minute though. It's not cold, but it's cool. And I don't think it's cold enough for like a heavy jacket, maybe a little thin jacket. And of course, in a house, it's going to get kind of cold. So yeah, I don't have to put heat on because my feet and stuff cold here. But we see Erica saying she's not going to come to Tina's wedding. Which, y'all, I'm sorry. As somebody who has gotten married, there go my wedding pictures back there. Somebody who had an actual wedding. We didn't go to the courthouse. No, I could say I planned most of it because we had a wedding coordinator. So, I gave her my input. She handled getting the photographers, getting the person for my cake. Not for my husband's cake. My husband's cake, I actually got the person, which that's my husband's cake. The thing that looks like is purple and green is actually a basketball jersey, because I'm a huge Lakers fan. He's a huge Celtics fan. So that was his groom's cake. But let's see what else. The venue, I wouldn't say she picked the venue. I would say she showed me the venue. So I picked the venue. The decorations was all her. So even though my husband and I, we planned a lot, we paid for it all ourselves. We had a wedding coordinator, but I know how important the actual wedding is. I understand they were just renewing their vows, but still. So I was with Tina, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't knock nobody. This is what's on my nails, by the way. I don't knock anybody, but me personally, I've never just wanted to go to the courthouse. Ever since I was a little bitty girl, I always said if I was blessed to get married, I wanted to get married. I wanted to do it in a church, so, and we kind of had a little piece of church at my wedding. See, it just went off. So yeah, So I was with Tina. I mean, I know it was kind of harsh, you know, but I was with her. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. And please don't think I'm throwing shade. I got a lash. This is no shade, okay? But if I'm the only person, when Erica was like, I have this opportunity to do this huge R&B, you know, crossover with this, you know, open up for this huge person and blase whoop de whoop. Y'all, let me think of somebody who I was expecting her to say. She's saying huge. This is like crossover. I'm just trying to think of a male. I could name a lot of women off the top of my head, but I'm trying to think of a male R&B. Trey Songz, or hell, even Tyrese, or, you know, like seriously, you know, genuine, somebody. Y'all, Chris Brown, okay, which I don't care what you think about the man. I don't know him like that. I'm gonna talk about him and his relationship in my next video, because yeah, if you want to know, the gist of my video is pretty much going to be, we're judging these people just because they're on TV, but I'm going to give examples of folks that's in everybody's life that we all know done did the same or worse. So I'm going to use Chris Brown. I'm really expecting this woman to say somebody big, somebody like, you know what, this is my sister, but this is a big name. It's worth me really. Y'all, she said Joe. Now somebody tell me, somebody name three top 10 hits of Joe's, you know, since I want to know. Yeah. So y'all, that kind of had me, I'm looking down, this is my little thing for single ladies for the video that I'm not putting up. But yeah, so I was just like, really, Erica, you making it seem like you got opportunity to open up for Beyonce or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Joe, girl, please. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a solid artist, but to me, honestly, they're bigger than Joe. Like, yeah, I'm saying she talking about her solo career. Mary to me is bigger than Joe. They have more accomplishments than Joe. So I just didn't get why she was just making it seem like this was just a mind-blowing, you know, opportunity and blase whoop whoop, and yeah, I didn't get that. Okay, like I said, the next video, the reason, because Miss Honey, which I like their mom, she said, which I like everybody mama, even the messy ones, you know, like on ratchet shows, you know, because that's their mama, you know. That's somebody mama. That's how I look at it. I'm not gonna, you know, every now and then I'll be like, now Mama Joyce, you know, Housewives of Atlanta, I'll be like, Mama Joyce, come on now, baby, get it together. But I'm never the one to, oh, blase, you know, just, I've seen videos and reviews of people just going in on people's moms. That don't sit right with me, because that's somebody's mama. But Miss Honey, when she was talking to Tina, and she was like, I'm really happy for y'all. She was like, because people gonna say what they gonna say. You got haters, which I was like, look at Mama Honey saying haters. But she was like, you got haters that's gonna say, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 and, you know, whatever. But this is y'all's, she was like, this is your life. That's your husband. If you want to be happy with him, honey, be happy. And that really, really, really sparked a conversation. It's a whole lot of mess that has been going on all week, and with people I know on Facebook and stuff. And I've had this conversation quite a few times just about how people do stuff and still go back to the person. So that's the next video. Okay, now like I said, Mitch was borderline messy. Okay, well, he was borderline messy at some points and straight messy at others. When Mitch said, and I wrote this down, when Mitch said, talking about Gugu, to his wife, said, every bride deserves to look good on their wedding day. Y'all, I fell dead to the sofa. I said, now Mitch, that is shade. shade, honey, all the way at Google. But I don't get why though. Now I have said myself, some of the stuff in reviews, because Lord, it was some stuff she had her in last season, and I was just like, the Jersey thing, I think it was episode 1 that she had her in. Y'all, I just didn't get it. I didn't. Google, you know, she's a great person of fashion, but some of her stuff, her pulls just, but I wouldn't say I'll rise. It's not like the questionable fashions that she pulls sometimes outweigh the stuff that, yes, honey, y'all is on point. Like, you know, the good surely outweighs the bad. So I was just like, Mitch, really, you just really kind of being shady, a little bit messy. So yeah, but y'all, I was laughing because it was funny to me. The kids, you know, we're up to the wedding. I thought that the kids, the little boys, oh my God, their little suits with their little bow ties, y'all, that was just so cute to me. I love to see kids, you know, just look cute like that. I love that. I also thought it was real cute to have the little girl sing at the wedding. Even though Erica was, you know, making it out to be like opening for Joe, who in my opinion, Mary is bigger than, is some mind-blowing experience and, you know, career busting opportunity just you can never get back if you pass it up. She came to the wedding. Y'all, I liked her. I was on the fence about that pantsuit. I guess it's because I'm short. I'm only 5'1" and some change. I'm not 5'2". But I'm just not a fan of the big leg pant that go all the way to the floor and like scrub the floor. I guess because I'm short and half the clothes, you know, growing up, you know, yeah, did that. So, y'all, now on my last video, I talked about Tina, and Teddy, and how, you know, I'm here for their passion to each other because my husband and I, you know, we like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are a very passionate, touchy-feely type couple, and I'm not trying to be nasty at all. You know, not even nasty. Like when we pray, like if we're in church and we pray, we hold hands. Like we are a touchy, you know, we touch. We're physical. You know, nothing, and it does not have to be sexual. You know, like I said, church, we'll hold hands. You know, just different situations where it has nothing to do with sex. It's nothing sexual. We're just physical. And so I'm here for Tina and Teddy because that's how my husband and I are. Baby, honey, when Tina did not walk down the aisle, honey. Tina strutted down that aisle. I was here for it. I was like, look at Tina. Tina strutted down that aisle. And you know what? I was happy for her. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that to the next video. But I was genuinely happy for her because if you go back and watch any of my videos, even going back to last season when they was really in the thick of it and they was going through, I never once said she need to leave him because I'm never going to tell somebody, I have said this over and over again, unless you were in an abusive relationship. Now, it's going to be different for everyone. Unless you were in an abusive relationship, you may have a chance of getting through just about anything. You know, God can get you through just about anything. Well, God can get you anything, but, and I'm not saying people can't change, but how I feel about abusive relationships is because I've been in one, and I've been in one long enough to know that, you know, you may have times where things are good and they're not putting their hands on you and you thinking everything is great, wonderful, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you thinking this person has changed and blah, 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 and then all of a sudden, it's back to the old. That's why I always say anything, because that's just me. That's my experience. Somebody else might have had an experience where they was in an abusive relationship. The person did it. They went to counseling. They, you know, did whatever, and they never put their hands on them again. That's their experience. My opinion is based off my personal experience. So with that being said, like I said, I'm very happy for her and her husband because, yeah, he cheated. Lord, I'm not for cheating. I do not condone cheating. Leave me. Tell me it ain't working before you cheat on me. I would rather a man tell me, hey, even my husband, even though we have been best friends since I was 10, he was 9, you know, we don't even really have fights. You know, I may go to where I'm being petty and I'll say, well, I'm not talking to you. But it's not a fight though. But I just, you know, even him, in my heart, I know he would never cheat on me. You know, but if he ever got that itch, brother, leave me. Don't cheat on me. Love me enough to say, you know what? I love you so much. I know I'm finna go out here and do this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and we just not gonna be together. That's me. So I'm not condoning him cheating at all because I am really, really, really against cheating. But I'm still happy for them. And that song, Still Yours, yes, honey, I was here for that song. Yeah, honey. Then the kiss, you know, I was like, ooh, because me and my husband kind of had a kiss like that at our receptions. I had forgot some, older folk was in the room. So I was here for it. I was here for the whole wedding. It was beautiful to me. Mitch. I did not understand. This is, like I said, the shade at Google was it was shade. And it was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of let him go, overlook that. But the Erica, yeah, Mitch, you was just all the way messy. Back to why I thought you were gay. But why would he be sitting up fussing with her? Like, really, Mitch? Why? I mean, I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand why he was sitting up fussing with her. Oh, your sister gonna come out. Now, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I first heard my very first Mary song, which was Can't Believe He Brought Me This Far to Leave Me, I was in the 12th grade. We listened to it because we were possibly going to use it as our graduation song, which we did. And we used, like, I can't even remember the name of the song. Some mess that everybody's school was using back then. And it was like, really? Because they said Can't Believe He Brought Me This Far was too gospel-y. But ever since I heard that song, to me, I have always thought, this is just my humble opinion, I have always thought that Tina's voice is the stronger of the voice. Erica's voice is beautiful. I ain't saying she can't sing, because both of them can sing. But for me, it's just something about Tina's voice that just take me to church, honey. And when he said, is Erica upset or worried because Tina is the stronger too? It was not appropriate. It wasn't. It was messy as hell. But to me, just my opinion. And some people may say they prefer Erica's voice. But for me, it had a line of truth. Because I do prefer Tina's voice over Erica's. I do. But was that his place to say no? Mitch, you was being messy. Mitch, you was fussing. It was like he was picking a fight. And then he was like, well, if I manage Tina, that'll set off World War III between them. And I might just do it just to cause it. Mitch, why you trying to be messy? Like, y'all, I was really lost on that. I did not understand why. Like, what was the purpose? So, y'all, next episode, you know what? I don't know what's going to be going on. Because they like, the honeymoon may be over. And so, y'all, I don't know what's going to be going on. Lord, y'all, at the end, I said, Lord, what Teddy done did? Like, Teddy, come on now. I'm trying to root for you, brother. But it may not have nothing to do with Teddy. Y'all know they kind of, the editing, they edit it in a way, to just keep you on the edge of your seat. But y'all, like I said, this is Mary season 4, episode 3. As soon as I get done, as soon as I hit stop, I'm going to start next video on just relationships and people critiquing people that's in the public eye. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. I know that, Lord, I have, you know, these last few months with my mom passing, and yeah, I know I've just been going through. I'm still going through. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not like depressed all the time or nothing like that, but I feel like I still have not got back to my old self. And a part of me honestly feels like I'm never going to completely get back to that, because my mother is a huge part of my old self. So, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. But so thank y'all, because the Lord knows I ain't been half making no videos and whatnot. If you just watched the video, you know, just to get a little piece of review on Mary, even though I skip around, thank you very much. I make videos strictly because I like doing it. But like I said, next video coming up in a second.